This episode of Where Is This Going is brought to you by Off the Grid, house of the vintage and handcrafted and created in secret. Off the Grid is located at 2863 West Shore Drive, apartment 114 here in Holland, Michigan. And Off the Grid has everything you need to get exactly that. Off the Grid. Before you go away for the weekend, make sure you get hooked up with a fresh drip, with a new glass piece. They are a curated vintage apparel shop mixed with a premium glass shop, and just here to curate a vibe for you to get off the grid. Barber coming soon. They are, like I said, located at 2863 West Shore Drive, apartment 114, open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Check them out. Tell them we sent you, and you will get 10% off of any glass or merchandise purchase. Yeah, just mention Where Is This Going, and say what up to Alex and Bruce. And away we go. Actually, I think I requested the hand job. All right, now we'll actually start. What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining us for another episode of Where Is This Going? I'm your host, Hunter Miles, and this is Where Is This Going? In a New Place. What is Where Is This Going? It's a podcast about artists you may not know yet, but hopefully will soon grow to appreciate at the very least. And today, we have, back from a long hiatus, sorry about the lack of episodes recently, but we have a beautifully talented artist in the studio. Today we have Carlos Sampson, a.k.a. Los the Artist. Exactly. Yeah, imagine there's a whole crowd in the audience. Maybe we'll add it in post. Probably not. I don't know if you can tell by our production going on right here. You don't think we do anything in post. You don't think we know what that means, probably. Thank you so much for joining us, Carlos.
No, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. This is a really, really lovely setup. It's probably bigger than my entire apartment, actually.
Well, it is just our new basement. And I hope that your apartment has better air circulation than this, because that would be truly an artist's life. But
that is one thing that I did spring for. I was like, I don't have any trim molding around any of my house, but I was like, I need airflow. That's a bare minimum that I need.
Right.
And I got it.
Plus, like, floor molding especially, but like that, all that floorboards, all that does is take away space.
It takes away about 1/4 of an inch of space in every room.
Exactly. I know Preston hates it. Preston hates floorboards. We've talked extensively about it, I think. Right. For those of you who don't know, Jackie died. I'm kidding. Yeah, dude, I just got the text right after she left. No, behind the computer today, behind the controls is no longer Jackie, because she just set everything up kind of for the most part and then left. But
thank you, Jackie.
Thank you, Jackie. Appreciate you. We have Preston joining us. Preston Locklear, or what's your last name? Locklear. Preston Locklear will hopefully be joining this production team as Jackie's going on tour with Greet Death. Enough about this studio and our crew now, though, because Preston's figuring shit out. We're going to talk to Los. Dude, thank you so much for joining us. You can, before I forget, follow Carlos on everywhere at Los the Artist. Everything. That's LOSTHE.
Yeah.
ARTIST _.
Yes, you got it right on the money.
Boom. So I just spelled it out for you. You have no excuses now, although it does kind of look like Lost Hardest.
It looks exactly like that, yes. I get that.
And it does beg the question, what's a hardest?
I would not be able to tell you in the slightest.
It does sound, to me, it sounds like someone who works on the heart.
So that's the
heart.
That's the official name of a cardiologist?
Yes.
Right.
No, I think that's the street name for a cardiologist. It goes cardiologist, heart doctor, hardest.
Yeah, Kenny
No, hardest and then heart
There
doctor.
you go. There you go. And the Kenny over there just got shot, man. You know, he got shot in the goddamn heart. You know, he had to go see a heartologist.
That heartologist.
Yeah, you know.
The hardest.
Yeah.
That yeah, he really be the hardest
Bro.
though, man. It's cold with it.
He be out there with the scalpel. I've seen him.
I've seen him. He's in the streets. You just got a vanity plate done.
I did.
We were just talking about that and
yes.
the wonderful times
Yes.
at the Secretary of State that everyone
God,
has.
You gotta love it. Oh.
So you wanted to do just your handle, your
I
usual
wanted
handle.
I was like, I thought it would be really cool, like how people were putting stickers in the side of like they're really.
Oh
dope
yeah,
Krypton
like have
cards.
like the their
Yes,
on there.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I was like, let me go above and beyond, and let me put my at is my license plate. License plate only takes up 7 goddamn letters.
Mm-hmm. And
So, yeah.
LOSTH. Oh, we're running out
you're
quick.
you're already at a brick wall. So
At Lost Heart, you're already out.
Yeah. So they'll raise a lot of questions.
Mhm.
But yeah, like I told you, I was in a frenzy, panicking. There was a baby crying behind me, old man rushing me, telling me he has a recital to go to, and I'm just sitting there. And the poor lady's just looking at me, staring at me as I'm writing down all these options of what to have.
All these impossibilities.
Just crossing out, balling up letters, and just tossing them.
Give me another sheet. I know I got one. I know I got one.
Like, yep, she was like the sweetest old lady. She was like,
Right.
yep.
You ball up another one, just the guy with a recital. Like, come on.
Oh my god! It's obvious, right? Just drop the E.
Just
and
drop the
oh
E.
my-
It's right there.
But yeah, that was a train wreck. So I just gave up and just wrote and just gave it to her. And I was like, I don't even know fully what that means. It can be incorporated however you want, but art by Los is
Art by Los is what it's meant to be. That's
I've done that completely on purpose.
yeah, that's the intention.
Within the 7 seconds of choosing.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess. But why? 2 questions.
Yeah.
1, what do you drive?
I drive.
All right, you were too specific. But now, since we know your license plate and the car, just go check out Los's car.
Just
If you
key
see
the
him-
hell out of this.
Right. If you see him driving around driving around town, just be like, "Yo, heard the pod," or you probably didn't. You probably didn't hear the pod. But
Pull out a set of janitor keys.
right,
Like,
I heard the pod. You invited me, dog. You invited me to key the fuck out of your car.
Jesus Christ! It turns into a horror movie. Me jingling my keys.
Just trying to get into the drop them.
Drop them. Yes.
But why? This is my second question. Was why does everyone? Can't we all just set aside a day, like a personal holiday for the DMV or the Secretary of State, wherever you live regionally, whatever
Right.
you call it? Everyone, no matter what, always has plans afterward, and so they're
Always.
always in a rush.
Always. It is the most gruesome, and then the littlest things just set you off. And littlest things just piss you off. It can be just someone just walking in.
You notice everything that takes away from your time.
Yes. When you just see like the person behind this, be like, oh, okay, yeah, man, okay, you're all done. Just give someone else like a piece of paper, and they're like, oh yeah, thank God. They're like, oh, sir, you.
Excuse me.
Oh my God, nah. This is
then-
gonna take at least 10 minutes.
And then there's guys like you who are like, I just can't make up my mind. Y'all got so many options for letters and numbers.
And then there's me, the prick that's just taking up even more of your time.
And you're like, this is a vanity plate? You don't even have to do this.
It's like soccer moms trying to get their very important van registered so
Right.
they can take 7 other kids, and I'm just over there. Just
They
like,
got practice tonight.
Yes, and it's like, She's like, oh my God, I'm going to throw a juice box at him. I swear to God. I'm so sorry if I done that to any soccer moms, by the way, if you're watching this.
You take up a lot of time at the Secretary of State. When was the last time I was at the Secretary of State? Oh, hopefully, probably to get my renew my tags.
Oh.
Although I could do that, I'm never up to date to do it quick enough. Like when they send it in the mail, I'm like, oh, I should do it right now.
Yeah.
No, I always pay an extra fee because like COVID was a different thing.
Yes.
So like 2021, I had leeway. Like my birthday's in February.
Oh,
I just
belated.
thank you, appreciate it. Very belated. It's almost my we just passed my half birthday.
Hey, it's better late.
All right, so are you okay? So it's a happy belated half. But I think I didn't even renew my tags until March 16.
Oh yeah.
This year.
Oh yeah.
But also COVID. So
Yes, exactly. I think I
whatever.
racked up about like $300 in like tags, like worth of tags for me not registering. You don't even want to know what my girlfriend has. My girlfriend, her shit was like she was pissed. She was so
Does
pissed.
she drive a heavy car or
She
something?
drives
Or
a Cadillac.
okay, yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's a thick boy.
Yes,
It's a thick
thing,
car.
and you know it's a luxury car, so they really want to
Yeah.
just screw you over, just right in there.
Dang.
When
Yeah, they're
when
like, you got the money.
They're like, oh, tags? Oh, and she drives a what? Oh yeah, we're gonna.
If
fuck
it was
her over.
if it was red, you wouldn't even
Oh,
want.
yeah, it's red. It's red as hell. It's red as hell. So
Why is she like? She got to get rid of that car.
She's from Louisiana. She loves it.
Okay.
That's their swinger cars.
That's.
She wants
Wait.
to put those.
Don't say swinger cars like that. I was
Okay,
like, now I don't know what that
walked
means.
I walked into that one. But like, ever seen like these giant 2-foot gladiator style like Caesar rims?
Yeah,
they
with
have? Yeah.
like sticking out the side,
Yeah.
like she got them.
Yeah, no, she wants
Oh.
like that's what they all have in Louisiana, and that's the swings.
Dang, where in Louisiana?
She's from she's gonna kill me. She is just not Baton Rouge.
That's the only one I know.
Is it Lafayette?
That's there.
I feel like it's not. It's another one. It'll come back to me. It'll come back.
Okay, something Cajun or something.
I love you, babe. Don't kill me.
And we'll put her at right here.
Yeah.
You're from Detroit, right?
Correct. Yes.
When did you come over to Grand Rapids?
Around I was 10.
When you were 10. How old are you now?
I'm 23. It's
23.
my Jordan year.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Give it up. Jordan, when's your birthday?
June 12th.
June 12th. So you had, I thought that was a important date for a second. So you, wait, it's 2 days before President's Day, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh. I share Kendrick Lamar. Like around the same birthdays. Kendrick
Around
Lamar's. I don't know if is it. I think it may be the exact June 12th.
Maybe we'll look it up.
Yeah.
But
I know he's a Gemini for sure, and that's.
I like that you were like,
great
oh
already.
no, I share the same birthday. I mean, around Kendrick Lamar.
Because I was like, do I really? I'm down myself, but I'm 98.2% sure that I share the exact.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and say that 1.8% does win because his birthday is 5 days after yours.
Damn it! See?
June 17. Actually, I just went to Wikipedia,
17.
and you can't always trust Wikipedia, but but you would be in the same week if we can trust
And that's
Wikipedia.
if I can be in the same week as a goat, I'll gladly take that.
There we
If
go.
I'm in the same month, I'm
Yeah.
taking it.
Oh yeah, no, you take all of June. You take all of June. Actually, June, other people have June, but we got February, and you and Kendrick can have that week in June. So
there we go.
y'all got that.
There we go.
If you didn't know, June's Pride Month. It wasn't. I keep thinking my camera's over here. My camera's right here. If you didn't know, Preston, June's Pride Month. Noted. Duly noted. What brought you guys over? I'm assuming you came over here with your family.
Oh yes,
or,
yes.
Yeah.
My mother moved me and my brother and my stepfather.
Mhm.
We all came up here as one unit and wanted to branch out in Grand Rapids because this seemed a lot safer back then.
Right. Yeah.
So
It seemed.
yeah,
It seemed.
just a hunch.
You're like 15 years ago. Yeah. It seemed safer. I'm sure. Well, was it safe for black people, or are you black?
Yes, I'm I'm Dominican. I know black. No,
Okay,
yes, no,
so-
I'm black. It's 100% black.
Yes, 100% black. Thank you. Well, Carlos kind of would throw me off. So
Okay. Yeah, I give you that. Yeah. I really walked into my girlfriend's name is Latina as well, and she's
not.
black and white. She's mixed. So we're just
Her name is Latina, and she is not.
like,
I
yeah.
like.
So yeah, honey, we are gonna go have dinners with like Carlos and Latina. So just be like, oh, okay. So we're having Hispanic food.
So,
So
right.
we're having.
We're only having tacos, correct? We're only having tacos.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. But
That is a great couple name, though,
Yeah.
especially for neither of you to be Hispanic at all. Carlos and Latina.
I love it. It's just stupid. It's so stupid, but I love it so much.
Mhm.
It's a conversation starter.
Right. So you have two. Was it your mom, your
My
brother?
mom and my older brother, and then my stepfather. My father was still in my life, but he still lived in Detroit.
Okay.
So to this day,
Nice.
this day,
To
No,
this day. Do you still talk to your father? a
Oh
lot, or-
yes, I love my father. very
Nice.
much.
Good relationship there
Oh
then.
yes.
Nice. I like my dad, but he doesn't talk much. So
Oh, really?
so if someone asks me if I talk to my father, I talk to him often. He very short
Just
with
receives
responses.
it? Yeah.
he
Like, oh.
he does a lot of lists. That's what half of my sorry, not
No, go in. Please go in.
that's what half of my conversations were like growing up with my dad. It would be, I need a ride home from school because I had practice or something and my mom can't pick me up. So I call my dad at like lunch just so I give him a lot of heads up.
Time, yeah.
Yes. I call him at lunch like, hey, Dad. Yeah. I'm going to need a ride home from school today. My mom can't pick me up after basketball practice.
Reasonable.
And then he goes, about 5 seconds of silence. Dad? Yeah.
You can really just feel the
Can you do it?
disappointment.
Right. He's like, yeah, I'll be there. Like, I'm sorry.
Like, this is such a burden on my life.
Right, that
I
my
gotta
well-being,
get up and
that my well-being is such a burden for you. I'm 12, all right? Let me live. So yeah, I don't talk to my dad much. Even when I lived with him, it was rough.
Gotcha. Just a whole bunch of silence and breathing around the house.
Right, just quit with the deep exhales. What are you watching? If it's annoying you so much, turn it off.
Oh my god.
What so did your parents split like early on for you?
They were just yeah,
or were they not
earlier, but they were never like married.
Right,
But
right.
they were together, but they never like officially got married.
Right.
But yeah, they split pretty early within my life.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier, like my brother. Remember, my brother's like 4 or 5 years older than me.
Okay, cool.
So he remembers it well.
Right.
And stuff. So, but me, it's a little hazy. I remember some stuff, but it's a little hazy.
Yeah, so very little stuff of you guys all together.
Yeah, but they like my father and my mother have a very strong relationship. They talk to each
awesome.
other any type of issues. They best friends on Facebook, and they be commenting.
Right.
You know, the awkward parent comments.
Yeah, you're like,
oh yeah, look at it growing up. Oh yeah, you look just like her. And just going back and just So they still have a
that's
perfectly
awesome.
normal relationship. Yeah,
That's awesome. My parents are similar, like, because my dad, funny enough, like, my dad's getting a lot nicer to my mom, I think. None of them are going to watch this. My dad's getting a lot nicer. I just got nervous for a second. I was like, wait, my family doesn't support me. My dad's starting to get nicer to my mom, it seems. But I think it's because he, like, gets along with my stepdad.
Okay.
But I mean, my mom and dad have always had, like, since I've never had a memory of them together. Like, I was maybe 9 months when they split. So I've only known, like, my dad's house every other weekend or.
Gotcha. Okay.
But he's always been close with my mom's family too, and so he's always at my mom's or my grandma's house. Yeah, because his grandkids are always over there, and we were always over there. So like, yeah, he's even if it wasn't our weekend with him, he'd stop by during the week and hang out or watch the babies, and yeah. Any Jew. Moving forward. So you came straight to Grand Rapids though?
Yes.
And your brother's 5 years older than you?
Yeah, my brother Darian. Yep.
Darian. My sister's also 5 years older. I'm sensing a lot of
I was
similarities.
about to say, that's kind of crazy. It's getting kind of weird now.
No. Well, I'm mixed. All right.
I know nothing about my mom. She looks white. Maybe that counts. She looks white.
Does your mom look like me?
Yeah. She exact probably skin tone and everything.
You know what? That makes me feel better.
Yeah.
I'll say that. I feel more comfortable talking to you now.
Yes. This is the safer shade.
Yeah. I was gonna say you don't do that to me. I'm supposed to make you uncomfortable. No.
Sorry, my bad.
I'm kidding.
We can change this topic.
Preston,
he has beautiful hair. We can change the topic.
Yes, Preston does have beautiful hair, but I don't want to look at him. I'm kidding. I love you, Preston. I just see the hair too much, and it's flowing, and I get jealous. My hair doesn't move. Like, even yours. Your hair moves. You can go like this? Yeah. What do you mean? Duh. You were about to question it for a second. Oh, no, duh.
It took a lot of ugliness to get here, though. A lot of
Is that what you're calling me?
No. No.
You heard that, right? He said, don't worry, you'll get there. You'll get there.
No, the starter dreads. The starter dreads is the ugliest thing that you can have.
I'm resisting that.
Like, even like your hair was a lot longer than what I started out. And then,
Okay.
when
Okay.
you get little pellets of it, just looks
It looked like
stupid.
rat turds coming out of your
Yeah,
head.
you look stupid. You look dumb. For you got to sit there. You can't do nothing. Sit there with your backpack on, just roasting your ass, just on constantly. Like, look at the fuck is on this.
You had a
head?
very specific memory. You said sitting there with my backpack
Yeah,
on.
like what the hell is on? Like what the fuck? I'm like, dude, I'm trying.
I'm trying. It's got to start somewhere.
It has to start. This is my origin story, like Batman.
This is my origin
This
story.
is how I have to start it.
Now I have two questions then. When did the dreads start, and when did the art really start? Were you always like doodling as a kid in class and all that?
I was always into art.
Art.
I tell the people are going to sick of me telling the story, but I used to just.
You didn't tell it on this podcast.
I didn't. You sure? But my brother he is pretty good at art as well. But he loves cartooning. He loves animation, and drawing, stuff like that. But he didn't really go into it too serious, but he was always super good at it. And he used to draw and then would not finish something, crumple it, throw it away. And I used to come behind him, go open it up, take it out the trash can, open it up, and just like finish it and try to put my own spin on it. And then after a while, I started just doing it myself.
Right.
And then that was probably when I came up here when I was like around like 10 years old, and I was doing that. And then I got to a level that where I surpassed him. He pisses him off, but you can still like tell he has like that proud brother moment.
Right.
Like whatever.
Well, yeah,
I guess
he has to see where it came from too.
Yeah,
like especially if you tell that story. Like,
yeah.
No, I was just finishing all your fuck ups. And,
all your shit was trash. I just revised
until I made it live.
10-year-old hands. But no, he was super fucking good, and it just pissed me off.
What got you? So do you think you kind of developed like a little cartoonish style from your brother liking to draw in cartoon style, or
that's how I started off with the cartoon style, because I had no clue how to do like realistic stuff. But then I started gravitating to more realism, and then that's what offset me from him. And then I started getting deeper into it, and then that's when I started like just getting really into it and I like the challenge of trying to capture something to make it look as realistic as possible. So
there is a picture I'm picturing right now that I saw, a portrait, a piece.
Right. There you go.
What do you call them? A piece?
I call them pieces. Yeah, it's a lot easier. Yep.
You know what? That's also what they call attractive women. A piece.
How long ago was this?
Not me. I'll just say that it's today and not me.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I need you. No, I saw what I thought was a photograph. I was just like, why are you just showing another picture of a photograph on your Instagram? But it was a painting, a super realistic painting of.
I think I know the one.
I believe about. Of like a. Oh shoot. There was people in it. I know that. Nope. That's why I thought it was a painting, or I thought it was a picture, because it looks so real, and to capture a human face, or even two, but to capture a human face while still having like the life kind of reflecting through that paint is, or whatever. What are you usually? What's your most used medium?
Acrylic is the main thing that I use, especially for like commission stuff. But like my passion is oil. I love working with oil. The only thing about oil paint is it takes so damn long to do, because every painting is like is layers of color. Right. Like to make a skin tone, instead of just putting brown, you put like a little bit like burnt sienna or something, like a brown, and then like a yellow, then the green, and like a red, and then it makes that perfect skin tone.
You realize what makes our pigments, basically.
Exactly. And then so with oil, every time you put a layer of a different color, you have to let it dry, and it takes like hours for it to dry. So you got to like, okay, that's one layer, and then you got to come back and do like 8 more to like get the right skin tone for something, and then it just takes so goddamn long.
Even with that drying, the colors still blend though.
Yes.
As well. Nice.
Yep. So, but after a while, the aftermath, like it just looks so nice. Like it's so oil, you can make it look so nice. But acrylic is what I usually like do mostly for commission, unless they ask for oil specifically. But
and then they understand that that's going to take.
Yeah, like
it's
I'm going
be
to
a while.
let you know right now, it's not going to be in your lifetime. Like, your grandchildren are going to have this painting.
Your grandchildren are going to get this painting. They're going to say, "Who is this? Doesn't look like Grandpa." No, she had an oil painting with another guy before it just got done.
That was her ex. sorry. She paid for it.
She paid for it. I gotta deliver.
So this is what you're gonna have now. Say hello to your step grandpa. I don't know.
I don't know how these work.
I'm sorry.
I'm an artist, not a therapist. All right, you're gonna have to call someone else.
Well, no, yeah, I love the process of it.
Do you? I don't know. I feel like it's a dumb question to ask, but I'll ask first. When did you start doing commission pieces? So I guess when did people start trusting you to be like, hey,
don't fuck this up.
Don't fuck this up because I'm paying you for it. Or was it even before payment? I'll let you answer.
No. It was, you had it right on the money. It was in around high school, like the edge of middle school, but more so high school, because that's when I actually started getting good, and it didn't just look like someone was like, "Oh, that's nice, and put that right."
Really You're like, no, this is a middle schooler drawing. Yeah.
Like, anyways, the dimensions are all wrong.
Come on. Talk about perspective here. There's no point of view.
That's just my mom.
I mean, you need the toughest ones at home.
Exactly. But yeah, it was high school when I actually started doing, like, people was like, okay, I want to give this to my mom. It's real sentimental. I'll pay for it. Or like.
And this was like a classmate?
Yeah, these are like classmates that knew me. I was like the real weird, like introvert type dude. But I would hang around like the jocks just to feel, even though I didn't really feel comfortable. I was like, I'm bored. Like, ain't talking about shit. But but I'll just go there just to socialize. But yeah, so I would do like quarterbacks cleats or something like that. Like, that was the highlight of my fucking dope. Like when I was in freshman year. Or oh my god, and then like the star fucking quarterback was something like, hey, I seen you do shoes. I'm like, hell yeah, yes I do shoes. You'd be like, what can you do? You think you can do my cleats? You probably can do my cleats, can you? I'm like, no, I can. I mean, I can do your cleats. I mean,
I'd love to.
I mean, that's fine. Yeah.
I love you.
I mean, Jesus.
What size you wear?
So he's like, okay, getting back to me whenever. I was like, yeah, I see what I can do. Trying to sound like nonchalant. I went home and I just all fucking night.
I'm getting this done tonight.
Like, Carlos, come over for dinner. I was like, ah, mom, hold on. Shit. I'm like, okay,
I'm working on the shading. These spikes is hard.
I need this. Gotta be done. It's gotta be done. Now I just deliver it to his name was Book. But man, I would give.
That's not a real name. I want you to know.
No.
That. This man lied to you.
I think his last name was Booker.
Did you do the cleats for Devin Booker? No, he was already graduated.
I'm about to say no. That's the other book.
Hey, Devin Booker went to Granville.
If I would have done, yeah. If I would have done cleats for him right now, I would have been talking about this whole time.
I would have been asking what cleats is he wearing, and then he plays basketball.
I was like, if he would have gave me some cleats, I'm not asking no questions.
You wear cleats on court? Man,
no
this is
questions
cool.
whatsoever.
He's so much cooler now.
Wow, that's talent.
Wow, that's talent.
But
wow, that's talent.
Well, yeah, that was. But then after that, I started getting consistent stuff, or semi-consistent.
So, were you doing? So people were noticing your shoe work. You were doing a lot of shoe stuff.
That's the main thing I came up on. High schoolers didn't even fuck about paintings and portraits.
Right.
They was drawing things. Like, we don't give a fuck about this shit. We need something I can show off. So
exactly.
When I started doing shoes, that's when all even the badass little kids. Can you give me some lean pouring on that? I'm like, you're 17. How old are you?
Well, no, 17 is the prime age for lean.
You heard it here first.
I don't. Once again, I don't recommend it. No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't doing lean. I wasn't doing lean until my 20s. All right. Actually, I just saw a video today. My Snapchat stories outed me.
Like, remember
my Snapchat stories outed me. Shit? It was 5 years ago.
You remember this? Yeah.
5 years ago. It was a year before, it was a year before I quit crack. 1 year BC.
Yeah. All right. Before the crack. Okay.
Before the crack. But yeah. Yeah. I used to smoke crack. I don't know. You might.
I can't say I have. Didn't pass that part.
Yeah. You never heard? Oh, okay. No. You guys want to hear the story? I'm kidding.
You always want to hear my crack
story of my recovery and my downfall. No, we're here to talk about Los. But why? What? So were you doing like custom shoes?
Oh yes.
Now, did you draw on this man's cleats, or did you draw a picture of this man's cleats?
I drew painted directly on them.
Okay.
I was a
Okay.
lost artist.
That was-
I was a lost artist right now. I thought you were drawing pictures of. That's
hey,
cool.
man,
So
like,
that's what you mean
yeah.
by show them off. You're like, no, I'm literally showing these kicks
Yeah.
off. I literally I pictured somebody walking up like with it on their binder. That's what I would do. I would have had a dope picture on my
That
binder.
makes sense
I
now
did
that
have
you say
pictures
it.
on my binder.
That makes
that
sense.
Anyways.
That makes perfect sense now that you say it like that, though.
But, and they're like, yeah, no, look at these dope kicks that Los drew for me. What?
These are my shoes. Trust me.
These are my shoes. I got them at home. I'm not wearing them today. But I promise you, I even got a picture. I got a portrait of them.
Please believe
So,
me.
so I'll remember. No, his signature's at the bottom. Yeah, but they're my shoes. I should have had him write that. But that is super cool and create like we're using a different kind of paint for
it's
like
called
fabric paint or
Angelus paint. Angelus Direct. And,
okay.
Yeah, super fucking expensive.
The only art brand I'm barely familiar with at all is Art Ink of India.
Oh, that's better than
That's because that's what this started out as a stick and poke.
you got a cheat sheet on your wrist.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No, I was like, what sign am I? Oh, Pisces. That's right. It's a Pisces and Aquarius sign for me and my son. But
You have a son.
yeah, I got a kid. You got a kid?
I have a daughter.
You got a kid?
That's
I'm
what
just
saying.
I'm
This
gonna
is
keep
very
calling it a
weird.
daughter.
This is-
I know I'm gonna keep calling it a kid. I
Yeah.
refuse.
No, yeah, the
Yeah.
kid. That
Yeah.
kid that you have over there.
Yeah, don't say son or daughter. We all got kids. All right. Why are we bringing gender into this? Okay. How old's your daughter?
She just turned 1 last July.
Last July. Well, like this past July.
Well,
Like
yeah. The July in the previous.
I was gonna say she
previous
just turned 1 last July, which means this July. No, she's 2. She's 2 this July.
Yes.
But
God
no. Damn. That's awesome though. How you liking it so far? First year in.
A lot of people would think that I would hate it, like being young, and
Mhm.
like I fucking love it.
Dude,
I love it so much.
you're older than I was when I had my son. My son's 5 or just about to be 6 in February
What? I have so many questions. What is
or
that
January.
like?
I mean,
A 5-year-old? Does he talk back?
yeah. I mean, not like. What do you mean?
Like
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 lippy?
you give him something like, hey, you need to do this. He'd be like, no.
No,
no.
no,
You
not
don't
like
do
that.
that?
That's okay. You're gonna come to that in like a year or so.
I'm scared of that.
Yeah.
That's
No.
terrifying.
Yeah. All you gotta do is keep a strong hand. No.
You want to get the form of the right
Right.
90-degree angle. Like, okay. All right, let's just
Was
go
it
to
if you
intermission.
spare the rod, you spoil the child? Something about love. Love's got to be in there, and the rod. Never spare the rod. It's a Bible lesson for you folks. That's Christian family living right there.
Beat the hell out of your kids.
100%. Amen. But no, 5 is great. My son's starting kindergarten tomorrow.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we did the preschool thing. That was fun. It was like 4 days a week. Well, he only has like 3 days this week. I just realized. Any Jew.
Oh man.
But yeah, he's going to kindergarten. He's having it's a full conversation now. He's able to tell me what he wants. Although sometimes he doesn't know what he wants. Like it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the same way that he knows how to tell me what he wants the same way that we can tell each other what we want,
Right.
except for when we don't know what it is, which is usually more relatable in a relationship.
Right.
Like like when you're trying to tell or you're trying to ask them like, oh, okay, yeah, the obvious one. So what are we going to eat? What do you want to eat tonight? And she apparently doesn't know what she wants to eat. I actually never know what I want to eat. So I completely understand that whole argument.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying with my son. He's smart. He's basically an adult. No, he is a smart 5-year-old. He's a very smart 5-year-old. But yeah, 2 and 3, especially 3 for me.
Mm-hmm.
That was the rough edge. The like just pure like to your face. No, stopped at 4. It stopped at 4 for us.
Right.
Who knows it? You got a girl.
Yes. It's gonna be hard.
You got a mostly white girl. No, she's mixed. She's mostly black.
Yeah, she's most. Yeah, her
You
mom
got the
is
opposite
half
of
and half.
me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. His life is so
Yeah.
freaky because it's the opposite of my life. Like he's like evil twin or something.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
the opposite. Of my
I
life.
would take evil twin. Not better looking twin, but
What?
evil twin. I'll be.
You want me to be the evil twin?
I mean, no, you're too quiet.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know if that would work
I was about to
better.
say, are the evil ones the more quiet ones?
You guys, you remember? You watched Fairly Odd Parents. I know. There was Cosmo and what was the? No, I know Cosmo and Wanda, but I'm saying
the anti version.
yeah. Well, oh,
Was it? Was
I
it
can't
their name
remember.
backwards? Wasn't it something that simple?
no.
I don't-
Anyways,
Yeah, they know. You guys know what the hell we're talking
Preston, this is where I need you to be on that computer looking stuff up. I'm kidding. Don't even try. It'll crash. I know it.
about. Is there what two things at once?
It actually might have just been anti-Cosmo.
And oh fuck!
I think it might just be anti-Cosmo.
Anti-Wanda? Was it just that?
I think it's that easy.
Wow.
Yep.
I mean, that'll probably be a lot easier for children to remember. So.
Anti-Cosmo is the anti-Cosmo, anti-Jew. His whole name is anti. It's like because Cosmo's real name is Cosmo Julius Cosmo. Anyways,
What?
yeah, we're getting into big fandom right now, but
Yeah, what the fuck?
Cosmo
Why-
Cosma is his name, and so anti-Cosmo's name is anti-Cosmo, anti-Julius, anti-Cosmo.
That's wow. That's just.
What's no?
Matter of fact, what
You're like, nah, while I'm at it, I got a lot I want to know about Timmy Turner. Okay, no, I want to go back to the shoe art though, because is that where you were like, were people paying you to do their shoes, or
Yes.
they were just like, we're both 16. I don't got a job, but I like you. Do my shoes.
Yeah,
was there a lot of friend stuff?
There's definitely There's no way to escape that.
Oh, yeah.
Once you have a talent that's either like wearable or that you can that someone
Flaunt.
else can show off.
Right.
I mean, because everything's about something unique that I have that
Right.
no one else has.
And
So-
people only see that uniqueness through word of mouth and like being shown.
Yeah.
Like this one right here. This tattoo is it's been featured on the podcast before. I won't show it again. But it's Anthony Eves, friend of the pod, former guest, did this as my one of his first tattoos with a tattoo gun.
What?
And my very first tattoo, which is just some of his original artwork with around 21 Pilots.
Oh.
Which was really I'm eating this mic, which was really cool for me at the time because I love 21 Pilots. But now I'm realizing it's not even a circle. I don't know. I'm kidding.
Bruh,
Love you,
that's
Anthony.
I completely understand though. I just started getting not really into tattooing, but I bought a tattoo machine and I've done like 3 or 4 tattoos total.
You do any on yourself?
Actually, that was the first one.
I was gonna say it
very
has
first
to be
one
the
I
first
did.
one.
Yeah, it
Is
was,
that right there?
Yes.
Like the,
There's like Caesar's Wraith.
yeah.
I forgot the actual name of it, but
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called
yeah,
either.
but
Everyone just think of like a Greek crown.
yeah, there you go. That's all
Yeah.
it is on my leg.
I think that's the actual name of it, Greek crown.
Yes.
Don't
It's
Google it.
in the history books itself. but yeah, I was like, fuck, I'm gonna just try it, and it came out pretty nice.
It looks decent from
Yeah,
here,
I
especially.
was-
I'm not gonna get all up in your
Yeah, I
thighs,
was like, wow,
but
man,
wow,
you
you,
really-
can really feel the lines.
He's like, thanks,
Man,
guys."
this is cool. You want to tattoo me? I got one. Oh, I do go. No, I'm kidding. Just showing off every one of my tattoos. Oh, here's another. Okay. I forgot.
That's fucking dope.
I
though.
forget about it sometimes.
I love how thick the lines are, though.
Thank you.
It stands out a lot. better
Shout
than-
out Olivia Overway. She did not give me the tattoo, but we did get them together. So
Oh, okay. Okay.
we got matching tattoos.
pretty fucking dope then.
Yeah, but you know, it'd be dope if I could remember the artist who did it. But I mean, I just almost shit on tattooing
It's
as
just
I'm
like, I mean,
wearing.
but it's just
As I'm
fucking
wearing,
rubber
shout out Riptide Tattoos. I just realized I put the shirt on and it was like, let's show off all your tattoos and then shit on tattoo artists. But I'm not. I was just gonna say that it's just a pot leaf. How hard?
I mean, fair enough. but
I know I can't do it.
It's
but
very
I mean,
fucking hard. Once you get in, like, it's very hard to keep your hand still with a vibrating gun that's going like 2,000 RPM. Shit.
I started like I didn't realize how sensitive my leg. I started coming. No, maybe we'll cut that.
I didn't know how sensitive my leg was.
I didn't know how sensitive my leg was, but I was so ticklish. Like, because, like, you got to think about how his arm is on it. So his, like, pinky is like this. Like, just grazing my outer
my
thigh. I was like,
God.
that's... Quit it. Stop.
I want you to picture just this big burly, like, motorcycle
Like a-
gang man just tickling.
Stop. Quit it. Quit. Needle pusher. Quit it. Sorry. I'm sorry again. I don't know audio control.
Oh, God.
Jeez. All right. We are. I know in post I'm going to throw some of your pieces up. You send me what you want me to show.
Okay.
I'm gonna show at least one of the two pieces. You know what? We'll maybe in post we'll throw up that realistic painting that I was talking about. That realistic.
The piece.
You do a lot of realism. Is that
Yes.
and that's your main?
That's my, like, if I have free time and people aren't hassling me about commissions, I'll do a piece for myself that'll take a really excruciating long time.
Because of the detail. But is
Yes.
it based on another? Is it based on a scene? Is it based on a picture, or do you? I don't know. Are you able to just? I don't want to say freehand, but
like, see,
or even just
like, come
formulate.
up with
Yeah, in your head.
it's actually very hard for me to come up with stuff off the top of my head. Like,
Right.
I can't really, like, I can create, like, faces and stuff like that, but if you tell me to do something like draw me doing a pose like this,
Oh yeah.
I can't visualize
Unless you're doing that pose right
exactly. I need to see you doing
Mhm.
the pose, because the human anatomy is so crazy. Like, it's so hard to even, like, Da Vinci and everyone, they used to go and take cadavers,
now. Right.
like old just dead people, and just cut them up just to see, like, look like
Like what
and
the
just-
heart looks
yeah,
like,
just
and
dissect them, look at their
That's
bones
right.
and muscle fibers and everything, just to see how to, like, sketch the inside. And they was like, if I know how to sketch the skeleton, the muscle fibers,
That's
I
right.
know how to make, draw or paint a person.
like and like just like the muscle effects and like
Exactly.
definition.
That's why these Greek statues are, like, just fucking
Built,
humanoid.
dude.
Yeah, just triceps are just out here.
We
'Cause
know how muscles work, dog.
they just accentuate, like, no, you gotta just grab clay, you gotta get some more there, get more.
Yeah, and then just lines.
Just a man just wrestling a lion, just like,
Exactly, and it's a beautiful painting and sculpture.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
exactly.
Did you go to school for? Are you?
Nope.
No schooling after
I,
high school. Where'd you graduate?
school, I
Or
took
did you
AP.
graduate?
Yeah.
I didn't
school,
wanna
took
assume.
AP art, yeah.
I didn't want to assume. Not everyone
Yeah,
graduates, and I found that out mostly in comedy and on this podcast.
yeah.
When it comes to artists, we don't.
Yeah.
Not everyone needs school. School isn't always conducive to art. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Shit, I'm about to say.
You want me to out you or
Yeah.
Preston preach, dude? But yeah, so you didn't go to GRCC or
No,
any
no.
college after?
Nope. I just took whatever was free at high school, and then
Yep.
after that, I was like, okay, that's good enough. And I didn't really even enjoy that, but I loved my teacher. I loved my teacher. Her name was Miss Tran. She was like this 5'2" Asian woman.
I would assume by Tran.
Oh yeah, well, she's just tall Italian lady. But
I was gonna say 5'2" Asian woman named Tran. I was like, that's just a lot of
I
redundancy.
say, yeah.
I'm kidding.
But like half the school was named Tran though. So
Oh yeah, where'd
Tran
you go?
didn't win.
Where'd you go? Dude, those were the Vietnamese in my
Yeah.
town too. So
Yeah, East Kenwood.
Oh,
High
okay.
School. Love that school.
I went over there for basketball every summer.
Yeah, just giant freaks just walking around. They look like
Dude.
grown men. Yes.
I mean, my junior year was the last time I went there for scrimmages and stuff.
Right.
But every summer we would have scrimmages, or like, I don't know if it was a tournament. I think it was just scrimmages in your guys' gyms, because
Oh,
you had
yeah.
like that one huge gym with like 6 courts
Yeah.
or something. And then the auxiliary gym, which is just like, oh no, we'll just throw.
Here's a secondary for a fuck you.
Yeah, I know. And then they're like, no, we're wrestling in here. You're like, oh no, that's the other half of the auxiliary gym. What?
And then you take down this giant pillar wall just to open up some space. Like, yeah, let's
Dude.
just open this up.
I don't know how they kept opening more parts of the building. Every year I went back for a scrimmage, I was like, there's 6
yeah.
more courts here. I think you guys need to pour some into the education.
Yeah,
I don't
the
know.
fucking like when it comes to the athletes, they're like fuck everything else.
Right.
These athletes need have you seen, like, when I left, they was rebuilding a weight room, and that weight
Oh.
room looked, even the first weight room was insane. It looked like a fucking like a training camp for the NFL. And then now they have like this other weight room that's just even better with
Just
better
extra.
$6,000 machines per machine and shit. I'm like, where the fuck? It's all these D1 athletes. They just raise them like.
I was gonna say
little
they do
sproutlings.
have. They got great athletes.
Yeah.
So, did you do any sports at EK?
I tried track.
You look like a runner.
Yeah, I didn't really like it.
Mhm.
Didn't really like it at all. The first track meet I had, I was supposed to get there at like 6, I think,
Mhm.
and I ended up getting there late, putting on the shoes all extra late, and I was like, hurry, rush my mind. I was like, come on, let's go. I
This
got
was
there-
the meet, right?
This was a meet, a full out meet, stadiums, kind of packed for like a
Oh yeah, for a track.
for a freshman, track.
Yeah.
But
Freshman track.
it was at night, but it was enough to make me, nervous.
Mhm.
So I got there and all my grade already went. My grade already went. I was like, fuck, I missed it. Then they was like, you can go with the 11th graders.
We got another heat.
Yeah,
Hey, there's another heat left though. I don't know if you want it.
You can go with the 11th graders if you want. And my mom was like, oh, go. You can go with the 11th graders. I was like,
I got it.
okay. I was like, yeah, sure. And then I got on the Jeepers Creepers upstairs.
I know. What? It's probably Joe dropping his vape again.
Fuck, damn it.
Yeah, it broke.
But like, I lined up. I was like, okay, fuck it. It can't be too much different.
Mm-hmm.
So I lined up on the block, and this is just little old me, little skinny, frail old me in this giant open space. And I was like, wow, you don't really realize how big a track is
Right.
until you're like in front of like a crowd.
Mhm.
So then the gun sounded off. I took off. I was feeling good. I was with everybody else.
Mhm.
And then like for the first quarter.
And you know when you're keeping up, you're
Yes, and you're feeling good. And I just exerted all. No one told me not to exert all your energy. I exerted all of my energy into the push off the blocks. I wanted to show off, like, yeah, I'm coming off strong. And then just
all about a good start.
the first quarter and just dropped behind. Dropped behind. All these tall, lanky ass 11th graders just floated by me. And not only was it supposed to be like around the track, it's supposed to be around like the back of the bleachers. And then I have no fucking clue. I have no clue to this day. I was like, what the hell was I running?
Where
was I going?
was this cross country?
Was this a 800? Is this a 1200 meters? What the fuck is this?
I need to know the metric system because they got me. They got me today.
Fuck. No one told me. So I'm like, after everyone went behind the bleachers and like went.
Did you quit this race?
No, I wanted to so bad, but I went behind the damn bleachers, and I was the last one. The only person that was behind me was like this semi-overweight kid that was like, it was like, I don't want to be mean, say it was like a charity type thing. He wasn't like, he was fully functioning.
He was only doing it because he was probably in football.
Yes, he most likely in football, and they wanted to see him in
Right.
track too.
They're like,
So-
hey, we need you you're not taking the off season
Yeah,
off. Bud.
exactly.
Get out there,
So,
do some
yep.
conditioning.
Everybody cheering him on. Yeah, you got this.
Not you,
That's
though.
the only fucking person that's behind me. So I come from behind the bleachers. Everyone's quiet. All I hear is the sound of my shoes just tip tapping, and you're just like, wow. And you just see a crowd of fucking people just watching you as you come
Just
around the
watching
bend,
you in silence.
and they're like, wow. Anytime, kid.
But then when he comes out,
Oh, yes. So I was looking behind me like, fuck this kid.
you're like, are they cheering me on? And then you just see everyone looking at him.
No, then you pass the line. They give you this little flimsy ass, fake ass gold medal. Like, yeah, everyone take a group picture. You all participated.
Everybody got him.
And I was like, this hurts worse than not getting the medal. This hurts worse. Like, stop doing this. It hurts.
Stop doing that.
But yeah, that's my traumatic experience in sports. And then I tried some football after that, but that was when I transferred to Hudsonville for a year, and then I came back because I hated Hudsonville.
You're like, too many whites.
God
Get me
awful.
away from the farm. It smells
God
like
awful.
onions out here.
The-
I don't like it.
Like, just between all the random questions I would get and the like the shoe
About being black?
yeah.
Or,
Oh yeah. Oh yes. They were
I
like,
assumed.
it's not even like a everybody hates Chris type situation, but it was
It's very
like,
similar.
Yeah, like, why you spend so much on pants, on jeans? Because True Religion was in.
But were you wearing True
I
Religion?
was wearing True
Okay, I
Religion.
thought they were just asking a black guy. They're like, hey, I know black people. Hey,
Just
Carlos. Hey, Carlos, get over here. We've been seeing a lot on TMZ about these black people, about these black guys spending a lot on jeans. What's up with it?
Know anything about that? But no, I would just wear them, and then they'd be like, oh, some extraordinary looking jeans you have there. How much? Like, why would you? Like, how much is that? I was like, look, I didn't buy them. My dad got them for me for a gift. And he's a Detroit dad, so that's that's what their gifts are like.
You ball out.
Yeah, just expensive ass jeans. I was like $300 around that, because that's when True Religion was popping. And they was like, wow, that's just so much. Why do you guys spend? They use literally. Why do you guys spend so much on shoes as well? I was like. And you will walk around and see them wearing like the same shoes.
Like you're wearing Sperry's.
Yeah, same Sperry's.
Right.
Every female has like pink, like camouflage.
Yeah. The Victoria's Secret pink.
Yes,
yeah.
and it's just like the pink deer with the John Deere shit.
Yeah, because I was gonna say some background if you're not familiar with Hudsonville,
but
if you listen to this podcast, you're probably from Zealand and you know Hudsonville. But that's the difference between Hudsonville and Zealand, where Hudsonville is a lot more
like pitch
a lot more humble. I mean, I'll say humble when it comes to like the way they use their money, but a lot more farming and like hay bales and stuff like that. Where Zealand has that. That's like Zealand West.
Right. Okay.
Zealand East, that's like new money. Like,
okay.
That's everyone's at Zealand East was wearing True Religions. Like, that's why I was just like, how is this so weird to them? I'm like, no, white people invented True Religions. When it came to I think in general, but when it came to Zealand especially. Yeah. Actually, I need to look that up. But the buckle is made for white people.
Yeah, it looks
that's
like
where
Ed
you get
Hardy
them. Yeah.
shit, yeah.
Buckle, BKE. I think they named her that. Named her. That's a word now. I think they named that after the frat and Accepted. You guys watch Accepted?
I have not, but I'm interested in looking
dude,
at this
please. It's on Netflix. Hey, here's my recommendation. We're gonna get wrapped up here soon, but I'm starting to leave every podcast with a recommendation of media. So get one in your head right now, whether it be an artist, movie, book. You read books?
Yes.
I don't suggest it.
I just lied to you right now.
I appreciate that. Thank you. But here's my recommendation this week. Go on Netflix. Watch the movie Accepted. It's a classic. Justin Long, Jonah Hill, a black guy, Blake Lively. Just that one black guy, though. It's just the one.
The token one. Yes.
And Glenn. I don't know the actor's name, but...
From The Walking Dead?
No, no Asians in this movie. I'm kidding. It sounded like I said, like, there can't be Asians in this movie. No, there can be, and there are, I think.
They're just in the background.
Yeah, they don't have speaking lines. But, and I think that's a travesty. I do. I'll be the first to say it. Watch Accepted. Specifically, watch the scene where they come upon the insane asylum. Because Jonah Hill has 3 great lines, just great, funny jokes in a row. Put me on my ass every time. But that's my recommendation. As we wrap up here, I do have one more question before your recommendation. Okay. As an artist, you're doing a lot of commission pieces, right. And are most of those like realism or whatever they ask for, basically?
Most of them are realism
because they know that's where your strength is.
Yes. I'll get usually either the type of customer that wants a painting, the type of customer that wants like shoes. Mm-hmm. So usually the ones that want painting want realism. So I'll use like the acrylic, like I said, but I'll try to make it as realistic as possible with that acrylic. Right. And then I'll even try to implement that into. I'm doing some shoes actually right now, and I'll try to implement even if it's something that's not realistic. I still like to put it because that's my favorite type of thing, to put something that's dreamlike, like 2 elements together that's not supposed to go, but make it look as realistic as possible.
I like that.
So that's I really love enjoy doing that and stuff like that. I really love enjoying that.
Yeah, I mean, if you enjoy what you do and you love enjoying things, I think you're doing the best thing possible.
Okay, sounds good then. But that's mainly what I try to do for people is realism.
Nice.